More than 70% of men over 50 silently lose their strength in the bedroom. Not because they stop wanting intimacy, but because their bodies stop responding the way they once did. And here's the harsh truth. Popping pills may give you a temporary boost, but they never fix the real problem. They're like patching a leaking pipe with tape. It might hold for a while, but the damage keeps spreading underneath. Now imagine this instead. Every morning you wake up with stronger energy, better control, and the ability to last as long as you and your partner desire without depending on chemicals. It sounds almost impossible, right? But it's not. The secret lies in 3 powerful exercises that target the exact muscles and systems responsible for stamina and performance. Hi, I'm Dr. Helen Carter, men's health and performance coach. For the past 15 years, I've worked with thousands of men in their 50s, 60s, and even 70s, helping them rebuild testosterone, circulation, and confidence through natural science-backed methods. And today, I'm going to share with you the 3 specific movements that can transform your performance faster than you might think. But before we dive in, let me ask you this. How old are you right now? Drop your age in the comments below. I want to prove to you that it's never too late to turn things around. And while you're at it, hit that like button so this message reaches more men who need it, and subscribe so you don't miss the next breakthrough tip. All right, let's uncover the hidden reasons why men over 50 start to struggle, and why these exercises are the ultimate solution. So why does this decline happen in the first place? Why do so many men, even those who feel healthy in other areas, suddenly struggle with stamina and control after 50? The truth is, your body goes through 3 unavoidable shifts. First, your testosterone begins to drop steadily year after year. This hormone isn't just about muscle. It fuels energy, drive, and sexual function. When levels dip, your entire system slows down. Second, circulation becomes weaker. The very blood vessels that once carried a surge of oxygen and nutrients to your most important organs begin to stiffen. Without strong, flexible vessels, your ability to get and keep firmness naturally suffers. And third, the hidden muscles you've probably never trained, your pelvic floor, your deep core, and the stabilizers around your hips, start to weaken. Think about it. You can do push-ups or bicep curls at the gym, but if the foundation muscles responsible for performance in the bedroom are fragile, you'll always feel limited. Most men reach for pills as a quick solution. And yes, they may help you for a night or two, but they can never rebuild circulation, they can never strengthen your pelvic floor, and they certainly can't restart testosterone production. At best, they are a temporary crutch. At worst, they hide the deeper problem while your body continues to decline. So what's the real answer? The solution isn't outside of you, it's inside. And it starts with training your body in very specific ways that reactivate blood flow, restore muscle control, and reignite natural testosterone. The first exercise is one that almost no man over 50 is doing. But once you learn it, you'll see why it can change everything. Most men know the plank, but very few men over 50 ever try the reverse plank. And that's a big mistake. This single exercise strengthens the exact muscles that keep you firm and in control, your core, glutes, and hips. When those muscles weaken, performance suffers. When they're strong, stamina returns. Here's how to do it. Sit on a mat with your legs extended straight. Place your hands flat on the ground just behind your hips, fingers pointing forward if possible. Press into your palms and your heels and lift your hips toward the ceiling until your body forms a straight line from shoulders to ankles. Keep your abs tight, glutes engaged, and avoid letting your hips sag. Start by holding for 15 to 20 seconds. Rest for 10 seconds, then repeat for 3 rounds. As you get stronger, aim for 30, 40, even 60 seconds. Think of this as training your body to resist fatigue, the same endurance you need when it matters most. Why does this exercise work so well? Because it targets both the front and back chains of your body at the same time. The stretch across your chest and abdomen improves posture and flexibility, while the contraction of your glutes and hamstrings pumps blood into the pelvic region. Better circulation means firmer erections. Stronger core and hip muscles mean more thrust power and staying control. Take Mark, a 56-year-old client of mine. He came to me frustrated, relying on pills for confidence. After just 3 weeks of consistent reverse plank practice, 3 minutes a day, he reported stronger mornings, less back pain, and better control with his partner. That's the difference when you strengthen the system instead of masking the symptoms. And the best part? You don't need equipment, a gym, or much time. Just your body and a bit of commitment. So here's your challenge. Try the reverse plank today. Even if you can only hold it for 10 seconds, that's your starting point. Improvement will come with practice. And when you do try it, drop a comment below with the word reverse so I know you're serious about rebuilding your foundation. Now that you've got the base of stamina covered, let's move on to the second exercise, the deep squat with pelvic pulse, designed to give you even more control where it matters most. If the reverse plank gives you strength and endurance, the deep squat with pelvic pulse gives you control. And control is the difference between finishing too soon and lasting as long as you want. Here's the problem. As men age, the pelvic floor muscles weaken. These muscles, hidden deep at the base of your body, control blood flow, firmness, and ejaculation. A weak pelvic floor means weaker erections and less control. A strong one gives you power and delay. So how do you train it? With this simple move, stand with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width, toes angled outward about 20 to 30 degrees. Slowly lower into a deep squat, keeping your heels planted and chest tall. At the bottom, instead of holding still, gently pulse your pelvis forward and back 3 to 5 times. Each pulse should be small and controlled, as if you're deliberately waking up those hidden muscles. Then push through your heels to return to standing. Do 8 to 10 repetitions, rest briefly, then complete 2 to 3 sets. As you improve, increase either the pulses or the number of sets. If you can't squat deeply at first, go as low as your body allows. Consistency matters more than depth on day 1. Why is this so effective? The deep squat opens your hips and stretches your lower back, restoring mobility that declines with age. The pelvic pulses directly activate the pelvic floor, training your body to control release and improve stamina. It's both strength and coordination in one movement. Take David, 62. When he first tried this, he could barely reach a half squat. But after 4 weeks of daily practice, not only did his knees and hips feel stronger, he noticed dramatically better control with his partner. He told me it felt like getting a second chance at youth. Your turn, try this today. Even if you only manage a shallow squat with tiny pulses, you've started the process. Comment below with the word pulse if you want me to create a full, step-by-step follow-along video for this exercise. With strength from the reverse plank and control from the deep squat, there's just one thing left: circulation and hormonal drive. That's where the Cobra Stretch with Squeeze comes in. You now have strength from the reverse plank and control from the deep squat with pelvic pulse. But there's still one missing link: circulation and hormonal drive. Without these, stamina fades no matter how strong your muscles are. The answer is the Cobra Stretch with Squeeze. This is a variation of the classic yoga cobra pose, but with a powerful twist that specifically benefits men's performance. By adding a deliberate glute squeeze, you pump blood directly into the pelvic region and activate the pubococcygeus PC muscle, the hidden muscle that supports firm erections and better control. Here's how to do it. Lie face down on a mat. Place your hands under your shoulders, elbows close to your body. Inhale, press into your palms, and slowly lift your chest off the floor. Keep your hips in contact with the ground, shoulders rolled back, chest open. Now the key. Once in position, Squeeze your glutes tightly for 2 to 3 seconds. Then release. Repeat this squeeze and release 10 to 15 times while holding the Cobra Stretch. Perform 2 to 3 sets, resting briefly between each. Over time, aim to hold the stretch for 20 to 30 seconds with continuous glute squeezes. Why does it work? The Cobra Stretch opens the front of the body, chest, abs, and hip flexors, reversing the stiffness caused by years of sitting. The glute squeezes act like a pump, drawing fresh, oxygen-rich blood into the pelvic region. More blood flow means stronger, longer-lasting erections. At the same time, activating the PC muscle improves ejaculation control and overall stamina. There's science behind it, too. Studies on middle-aged men practicing yoga, including Cobra variations, showed increased testosterone levels and higher sexual satisfaction after just weeks of consistent training. Take Anthony, 59. He was active at the gym, but still struggled with energy in the bedroom. After adding Cobra Stretch with squeeze to his daily routine, he reported not just stronger performance with his partner, but also higher confidence at work. When circulation and hormones improve, every part of life gets better. So here's your challenge. Add Cobra Stretch with squeeze as the finisher to your daily routine. Think of it as the final pump that brings everything together: strength, control, and circulation. And when you try it, comment Cobra below, so I know you're serious about completing all 3 exercises. With this final piece, you now have a system that rebuilds stamina from the ground up. Let's close with a reminder of what's truly possible. So let's put it all together. The reverse plank hold builds your foundation, strengthening your core, hips, and glutes so you can resist fatigue. The deep squat with Pelvic Pulse gives you control, training the hidden pelvic floor muscles that decide whether you last or lose control. And the Cobra Stretch with squeeze restores circulation and hormonal drive, keeping your erections firm and your energy alive. Individually, each of these exercises is powerful, but when you combine them, just 10 minutes a day, you create a complete system for reclaiming stamina, confidence, and lasting power. No pills, no gimmicks, just your own body working the way it was designed to. Now, I want you to imagine yourself 3 weeks from today. You've practiced these movements consistently. You notice you wake up with more energy. Your partner sees the difference. And when the moment comes, you feel stronger, harder, and more in control than you have in years. That's not a fantasy. It's exactly what happens when you train the right way. So here's my challenge for you. Commit today. Write in the comments below, "I will start now." Make it public, make it real, and hold yourself accountable. Before you go, hit that like button so this message reaches more men who need it. Subscribe right now, because in the next video, I'll reveal a 60-second breathing technique that boosts testosterone instantly, and you don't want to miss it. I'm Dr. Helen Carter, your men's health and performance coach. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.